Something different is happening this Basant Panchami as well. The faith remains unwavering, but the crowds that usually turn, or was the expectation at the Mahakumbh, the sea of devotion, seems to have thinned dramatically. This morning, Prayagraj witnessed Basant Panchami Snan, unlike the last two big ones, with seemingly the smallest turnout yet.
Right, remember, this obviously comes just a few days after the deadly stampede that we saw play out in Prayagraj. Initial reports are indicating that this time administration has put in place a range of measures. These include raised barricades, use of wire fencing, earlier bathing schedules and proper defined 40-minute windows for the akharas for the Snan today. But to understand what these arrangements actually look like, if they're affecting the crowd we're seeing on the ground right now, all the snans we've seen taking place since early this morning. Arun Dhanta joining us live from location. Let's just go over to him to understand a little bit more. Arun, tell our audiences, what have you observed since early in the morning today? Is there a more somber mood? Just tell us everything first, please.
Well, see, one thing is very clear, Toya, that today the numbers are less. You know, I've seen a massive decline in the presence of people here. I was here on the 14th when the first auspicious Amrit Snan happened. Then, of course, the second one on 29th. And there is a huge difference. Drastic difference in between the crowd of those days and today, and that is of course because of what happened on 29th on morning Amavasya. Right now I am in the middle of this Sangam Triveni area, and you can see there is a huge gap here. I mean, you can see there is ample space for people to stand, you know, to move around, go towards the Sangam side. But I think two times, you know, on morning Amavasya and on 14th, there was hardly a space for even a person to stand properly. And today, in fact, as far as the security is concerned, I have observed one thing, that police personnel who are present here, they are not allowing anyone to stand for even for a minute. If they are finding anybody is standing, they are whistling, asking them to just move away from this place. And in fact, we'll try to speak to a few people also who are here. आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
हम पूना महाराष्ट्र से है सर।
अच्छा, पूरा महाराष्ट्र है। 29 तारीख को इतनी बड़ी घटना हुई, उसके बाद आपने सोचा नहीं कि वहाँ जाके कुछ सिक्योरिटी कैसी होगी, दिक्कत होगी, कुछ वो सब दिमाग में नहीं था?
नहीं, कुछ नहीं था सर। यहाँ तो बहुत बढ़िया व्यवस्था है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। हम टीवी पे जो देखे पूना से, तो वहाँ ऐसा लगा कि भीड़ है, बहुत कुछ लफड़ा होएगा, लेकिन यहाँ है तो हमको सब कुछ अच्छा लगा, एकदम खुश है, बहुत सुकून से हो गया। 2 दिन से त्रिवेणी संगम का स्नान हो गया, त्रिवेणी संगम हो गया, स्नान हो गया, पूरा अच्छा हो गया एकदम।
अच्छा, आने जाने में जैसे आप जा रहे हैं, पुलिस वाले किस तरह की व्यवस्था किस तरह की है?
पुलिस वाले बहुत कोऑपरेटिव कर रहे हैं, और यहाँ के मंत्री प्रयागराज मंत्री महा महोदय ने बहुत अच्छी व्यवस्था की है। सब बहुत आने वाले बहुत पब्लिक की अच्छी तरह निगरानी रखी है पुलिस वालों ने।
आपने स्नान कर लिया, सारे पाप वाप धो लिए अपने?
हमारे पाप तो धुल गए, आगे के आने वाले जन्म के भी धुल गए, पीछे के जन्म वाले भी धुल गए, और हम अच्छे
खुश। अब स्नान हो गया,
स्नान हो गया।
जा रहे हैं आप भी महाराष्ट्र?
अभी
मुंबई से है।
मुंबई से।
तो किसी तरह का माइंड में डाउट नहीं था कि कुछ हुआ है, कैसा होगा?
101% श्योर।
कैसा है, कुछ किसी ने कुछ किया होगा, नहीं तो ऐसा तो होने वाला नहीं है। इतनी व्यवस्था स्ट्रिक्ट है कि पब्लिक को जो चाहिए वैसा सहयोग किया जाता है।
This is faith and devotion which they have, and which is bringing them here in the city of Prayagraj to be part of this, and especially, you know, that too after what happened on Morning Amavasya.
Right. Arun, so clearly the faith is unwavered. People continue to come. But you're saying that you're clearly seeing fewer people on the ground. So that tells a story. I want to understand what changes have been made by the management to ensure a smoother Snan. We were listening in earlier that they have now fragmented times. Different people, akharas will go at a different time. And for the general public, more space has been opened up.
Well, see, one thing is very clear. There is no VIP, VVIP today. That I have observed. I've been to to the corner of Triveni Sangam. I've seen that the ghats are open for everyone. Last time around, of course, there were few ghats which were allocated to certain people, certain VVIPs or to certain akhadas, and very few were left for the Aam Janta. But today, I must tell you that all the ghats were open except few of them which were of course kept for the akhadas. You have 13 akhadas, and when those akhadas come out in the morning, you have like hundreds, thousands of people behind them. So it was obvious to keep a separate ghats for them. Otherwise, there was no VVIP, VIP, no vehicle inside this except police vehicle or the ambulances. So it makes, of course, easier for people to walk. And also importantly, one thing which I observed which is different than the last time is that there are separate ways. When you go in, you have a separate way. When you come out, you have a separate way. And also, of course, when they are blocking certain ways, that too gives certain time to people who are at Sangam to take the dip and then come back. And in the meantime, those people take different routes to reach there. So I think these are the changes which they have made. And you have senior most IPS officers on the ground. And you believe you me, some of the officials are, senior officials are at the command center. They themselves are making requests, announcements personally to the people that I am so and so, and requesting you to do not stand there, move around, give others chance. So these are the things which changes which UP administration has made, and Yogi Adityanath, somebody who's keeping a very, very close watch on every detail, every minute he's taking feedback from the officials here on the ground.
Sure. Okay. We haven't actually taken out a moment to wish everyone watching also happy Basant Panchami through the day today. Arun, what can we expect will take place for the rest of the day today? How long will the snans be taking place into the day? Just tell us about the day's plans.
Well, see, people can come throughout the day. They can take that holy bath, or they can take holy dip. But as far as akhadas are concerned, they've got their time from 5 a.m. in the morning till about 3. So akhadas will continue with their bathing till 3 p.m. But for others, they can come anytime. In fact, one interesting thing that I observed, Toya, about yesterday, because people were of course anticipating that on Basant Panchami there would be huge crowd. And yesterday what I see, majority, I think more than today, yesterday people took holy dip. So they wanted to be here in Prayagraj, but they do not want to be here on Basant Panchami day. Anticipating that crowd, and fear, of course, was in their mind. So yesterday there was, I think, large crowd which took that holy dip. Today it is lesser, but still those people who are here, they're happy with the facilities. They are happy with that. They've got this opportunity. There was ample space, open space at the ghats, anywhere, wherever they want to go. The only thing is that the route management, which crowd management is something which administration has done. And I think today they've been doing it successfully, and also less crowd is helping them to manage things as per the plans.
All right, Arun, we leave it there for the moment. Thank you so much for joining us. So, lesser VIPs, in fact, no VIPs is what Arun was saying. Also that more ghats have been opened up for the common man, better route management and lower numbers also helping in. So that's something to think about. With that, let's